Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking. We are approaching about 20 minutes to our arrival into Portland. I really hope you've enjoyed the flight here. If you take a look out the left side of the aircraft, you're going to get a nice glimpse of Mount Hood. And I'm being told here to ask for passenger Jason Heine, I believe it is. There's a 30-minute maximum on the lavatory, so please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelts. Welcome to Portland.
Hey guys, what's up? Jason Heine here. Long time no see. It's been a crazy busy couple of months. Check out that computer space right there. Wow. Little side note, gosh. Man, first PAX and now the Portland Retro Gaming Expo held in Portland, Oregon, my hometown, and it was great to go back. It was a very, very busy weekend for me personally. I had a lot going on, which we'll get to in a little bit. But first, the convention was held at the convention center, and it was absolutely amazing. This was my first year attending it, so I didn't really know what to expect. All I knew is that people were saying, save your money because there's a lot to buy there, and were they right? Oh my gosh, it's like basically anything you could possibly want and more, they had it. They have everything from very old retro consoles to even modern stuff. It was incredible, and you can see some of these pictures here. There's some boxed games there. Virtual Boy. There's a boxed Miracle, a piano. Wow, really, really cool stuff there. But you know, the list goes on and on and on, and really depending on your budget and what you're interested in, you can really get lost here. So I guess really words of wisdom, and for next year too, I'm gonna bring a list. I got a little carried away and you blow through money. You know what I mean? You get stuff that you've been looking for, or stuff that you don't necessarily need, but you got to have it. It's a great price. Look at all those games inside there. Gosh, it was good. Really, really good stuff there. Also, Ground Control was there, and they had a whole bunch of arcades here. You saw some of the pins there. They also had gaming console free play, and that was everywhere. And just name your console. Everything from Pong. Look, there's Pong right there. All the way to 360 and modern consoles. But look at that. They're playing some Oregon Trail right there. How cool. How cool. There was a lot of Atari consoles, GameCube, Super Nintendo, 64s, Genesis. I mean, you name it. There was everything there. So you could really have some fun there. And of course, as we cruised through, showing you some of the pins that they had there, had a lot of arcade games. I mean, I don't even know how many arcade games they had, but there was a ton of them, and they all were set on free play. How cool is that? So you just go up, any game, play it, have a good time. Just really, really cool that they did that. So big shout to the Ground Control there for coming out and bringing all their games. Great arcade too. We did go down to Ground Control, all of us. We were all down there hanging out, having a good time, having some beers. Game Chasers were there, Metal Jesus, Games for 81, a whole bunch of guys. It was so much fun to go and hang out with everyone. And, you know, for me personally, look at that right there. You know how rare that is right there? Those Star Wars games? They had all three. Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, and the original. Wow. And the sit-down versions, that's really, really rare to find. And they had a couple there. Really cool to play those. I'm glad that I did. But yeah, it was a good time playing all these games. And then they also had a live stage with some really cool bands that were playing video game music. I don't remember the names of the bands, but I was game hunting and listening to them. It was really, really cool. And look at it, there wasn't a lot of people around, so you could get on a console and play, you know, whatever game you wanted. They had games just kind of scattered throughout. You could just pick through and play. So really cool stuff. But look at this. It's like just bins and bins and bins of games. You just dig and rummage and try to find, you know, whatever you're looking for, and you can really get lost here, like I said before. But yeah, I picked up a handful of games. It was great. Had a lot of fun. And, you know, they had all classic older games, so that was really, really nice to see. A lot of boxed games, actually, more than I've seen in a long time. Lots of 64 and, you know, NES box games. There's Wild Guns. They wanted it for $170 right there, just loose. But it was a good trip. I got to see my brothers there, hung out. This is the McDonald's that I grew up going to as a kid. They still have the Nintendo 64 sign on the side. Look at that, pretty cool. Of course, great Voodoo Donuts there. We had a panel there at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo with Metal Jesus and Gamester. Had a great time, signed some stuff, gave away free prizes and stuff. Thanks for everyone for coming out. Then we headed over that night to the Ash Street Saloon where my band, Rex Soul, we played, we performed, I was drumming. It was, what a great time. We all were there having an excellent show. Check a little bit of it out right here. It was great to see all those guys again and play. And then to top off my trip, went to Subway and I asked her if I could have some cookies, and she baked me a dozen fresh ones. Wow. So there we go, you guys. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you all there next year because it's going down big. Have a good one.